listen up, listen here. I got to be serious. I haven't had too many complaints as of thus far, but this is something that irks me beyond belief. Now look, what I'm about to show you is ridiculously dumb to overlook. Okay, I go into my jobs every day making sure that I do the best I can so I don't make dumb decisions. And I get it, dumb decisions are made. But this type of decision, what we're about to look at, is uncalled for. Now I'm not mad. It worries me for how this game is going to play online. It brings back horrible memories. From Xenoverse. Okay, here we go. Let's look at it. I've been sifting through all of the different gameplay videos, trying to find just interesting things that will be worthy to talk about, things that I can applaud, and things that I need Bandai to work on this. This is dumb. Like, this shouldn't even be a problem. Shout out to Steedoge. Shout out to DBZ Skills. I'm gonna use Steedoge's video of his commentary because of how it's said. It's partially what brought this to my attention. And again, shout outs to DBZ Skills for bringing us the video. This is the biggest problem that we have in anime gaming, especially competitive anime gaming. Alright? What you're about to witness is the first ever Ultimate Beam Clash. This video came out a few days ago, and it's not old, but it's not new. It's been out for a few days, and I'm surprised this has not gotten more views. Now look at this.
And then DBZ Skills follows, and we finally see the first Ultimate Attack Beam Clash in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Again, please leave a like for it and check out the full video on DBZ Skills' channel. But man, seeing the projectile of Harvest and Kamehameha is really cool and weird. But then when the Beam Clash actually finishes, we get this angle. The unique full animation actually does play. Very glad to see that it actually does play the second half of the animation. But this does break the game. Gohan is dead, and watch this. No other character comes in, and the match never ends. Now, two things I want to talk about really quickly.
I don't know what to say. You're telling me you didn't think about that one time during making this game? You telling me, hold up. This is a game that's their whole shtick was we're bringing back beam clashes. Like it's 1999. We bringing back beam clashes like it's 2001. And you don't anticipate this? You telling me you hadn't ran this? You're telling me your freaking people have not ran this one time? Every ultimate should be tested against each other. Everyone. You've had 6+ years. And the only reason that I'm annoyed with this is because this is a small, dumb mistake. This is something my boss at work would get on my ass about. And as a player of the game, I have to be honest. This is lackluster effort. This is poor effort. You telling me you didn't once try to Ultimate Beam Clash Father-Son Kamehameha? What else? I'm going to tell you what this does. This arises more questions, or this makes other questions arise. What other beam clashes have you not done? Is this the only one? Is this a fluke? And unfortunately, the way the world works is it doesn't remember the 1,000 things that you did great. It remembers the one thing you did bad. The one thing you did bad is what everybody will remember. And something like this is not acceptable. Granted, I know this was the beta, and or not really the beta, but well, this is gameplay from when people were at the showcase and they got to play it on the console. So yes, it probably will change. I would hope that it's not in the game. But I will say this. Those types of mistakes do not happen on a job where everything you do is scrutinized for making money. Independently owned businesses don't do stuff like this. They don't forget that if they're going to bring back beam clashes, they need to make sure every beam clashes properly. It can't break the game. And it makes other questions like, what other beams have they not tested? It makes me feel like you don't test your games properly. It's the same thing I said about Xenoverse 2. And I'm not this ain't a rant. Actually, you know what? This is a rant video. This is 100% a rant video. And I'm not saying this is going to be the end-all, be-all for this game. It's not going to be any good. What I'm saying is I'm excited for this game. But when I see stuff like this, it makes me go, you telling me you couldn't test that? Who said that you telling me you didn't have no time to test that feature? The one that you're giving to all of the fans? The one that you're promoting this game about? Not only do we have beam clashes nowadays in this new game, we actually got grip clashes. I think I showed one in one of my other videos, but you get to literally like the whole Dragon Ball thing where it's like you go into charge, you block the first punch, and then then the opponent throws a punch and you block it, and then y'all lock hands, and then you literally exert nothing but power to shove the other guy backwards or into the ground. That's Dragon Ball stuff. That's not real life stuff. And that is a beam clash. That is technically a beam clash. There's just no beams. It's just because you can't call it a clash because clashes are different because you actually fight. This one, it's just a show of power. It's a power clash. That's what we should call it. A power clash. Something like that is much easier to regulate because they're not changing their hands. They're not changing their squatting position. They're just grabbing. They might change. Only thing you're looking at is you throw a punch, it gets blocked. Then he throws a punch, and then you block it. Boom. It's literally just a reset. It's not that big of a deal. But beam clashes, there are so many beams in Dragon Ball. It is insane. And for you to not test something like this worries me. It worries me greatly. And for those of y'all that are sitting there going, bruh, it's just one little mistake, they'll have it fixed. Do you remember the crap that we went through in Xenoverse 2? Probably not. A lot of you probably didn't even play Xenoverse like that. You were probably not good enough to be able to make your own character and be good at the game. You thought that the game was cheesy because there's always only 2 attack buttons, X and Y, or square and triangle. And I'm not bagging on you, but before you come at me saying this is a tiny, small mistake, this is something that should have never even happened. They should have tested this. This is stuff they should have tested. You are a multi-billion-dollar company. You should have tested this. Now I'm worried that I'm going to be running into crap like that. I don't want to buy a game just for it to be ass for the first 2 weeks. Before you say, okay, we'll update it. I want a game that's good as soon as I buy it. I'm not saying that for some reason when Final Kamehameha clashes with Ultimate Beam Cannon that you tested it 10 times, 5 times, and everything was good. And then all of a sudden you get online and sometimes it does it. That's something I can get over. That's just programming. That's not something that most people will catch. When you're talking about beam clashes as one of the main things that's going to be bringing people back to a Dragon Ball game, and you can't test out every ultimate against... You got a lot of ultimates, I get it. But damn, y'all have had years to test this. Years. It should not be up to the players to test how your game works. In any way, shape, or form. This type of stuff makes me want to snap. Because it feels like they don't want to make the best product possible. They want to make a product good enough for everybody to say, oh yeah, it's good, but it needs some fixes. You know, back in the day, before everybody had internet, when you bought a game, that's what you got. There was no, oh, let's go back and fix this. I get that that's helpful now, but it seems like that's a damn crutch at this point. It should not be a crutch. It's the same reason that Xenoverse went to what it was. Oh, well, let's add a bunch of characters. Yet half the damn combos don't freaking work online. Half your damn combos in Xenoverse don't work online. You have to on purposely use specific combos for specific characters in order to get the outcome you want. And that is bullshit. Every combo should work properly online. If you're gonna advertise an online fighting game, regardless of if it's competitive or not, it should freaking work online. I shouldn't even be making this video. Look, I just want this game to be good. And Bandai, if y'all see this video, please take this seriously. I want to play this game for a while. You should not be able to mess this game up. This should be a come to play and boom. If you want to be competitive, cool. If not, cool. It should be very similar to Xenoverse 2 on a parallel spectrum. It runs beside it. It's not the same. It's a totally different game. And a lot of people are not going to like it, because I like custom created games. But this is what we should have got instead of Xenoverse 2. Because that's all you ever add is new characters. You don't fix what you have online, and that's what worries me. I don't want the Xenoverse 2, oh well, online doesn't work well, to roll over into this game. So please, if you hear this, Bandai, if you see this, please make sure that this is not, prove me wrong. I want to be wrong. But when I see stuff like this, it upsets me. Because it feels like you're taking my money and you're just pissing it away. When I want to play a fun Dragon Ball game. So please prove me wrong. For those of y'all that have watched, hopefully we will not get nonsense when we get this game. I get it, there are going to be some issues, but we cannot have issues that big. That's a big ass issue. That's a big ass issue. So let's pray to the Lord Jesus that they do us right, and hopefully somebody will share this video with them. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Where you and I belong.